the tournament is over and I managed to survive. Charles numero uno. Oof. That was incredible. If those of you did not just see the most recent one, we are connected successfully. Thank you, Billy Goldie, for the follow. Namaste. I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. I've been a trainer, teacher, and coach since August 15th of 1984. Just recently celebrated 40 years, and for being 39 years old, that's quite...
Said, Lau had to go nice on time.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to piece these streams together, but I guess it's time for me to learn Adobe Premiere. Just to try to piece these streams together appropriately. And maybe, just maybe, I can do the right thing.
Joxic said, I became the top 5 overall in my small town.
Nice. Yugoslav champion, Joxic. Joxic. It should be Joxic. But I don't necessarily know how to teach speech chat how to pronounce names. I still think of all of the 5 countries as the collective.
That is really funny. Well done, Joxic.
But yeah, that last game was quite incredible. I will analyze that game that I just played with Charles numero uno because I believe it was worth looking at. And we'll look at it from the opponent's perspective. Now, bishop f5 is a remarkably subtle move.
Dragon Burst said, I will also watch my games against Charles. That game was crazy. Dragon Burst.
He is a prodigy.
Said, also very interesting endgame.
So I am clearly worse in this position. And it just got worser and worser. I castled into it, queen to c3.
Joxic said,
losing the pawn.
I'm gonna be playing on the team championship with our neighbor towns next Saturday.
Bishop to b2, nice. Try to remember to post if you have a link. We would love to follow in our Discord in the IRL stream. Also, for anyone who's new here, you can check out my YouTube games, my YouTube playlist.
Joxic said, I'm gonna do it.
Absolutely. Again, Twitch is a little sluggish on the commands here. I think they all come in later in a hurry. So, experience, dojo, please join the dojo if you've not already. It seems to be working, I'm just not seeing them. Okay. So, basically, check out my playlist on YouTube. Check out the YouTube, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. We may have lost our connection again, but we'll find out. Check out my memorable over-the-board games. Yes, and the YouTube link is there. Let's just check this out. So this move turned out to be rather questionable, and I gained a little bit of counterplay. And then I risked a lot by not playing rook on a to c8, but b takes c4 seemed to work out.
Today I beat the second strongest guy. I was so happy cause I'm 13 and he is so much older than me.
Wow, the second strongest guy. That's amazing. So it's about 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the evening for you. f6. And I thought rook takes f6 might be bad, but I had to find the best move in this position. How many best moves did I have a choice of? Queen to d3, h5. I never considered h5. I did consider knight to d4, so I found one of two moves that lead to the win. And this was the counter-attacking move that was necessary. Basically, if queen takes c3 is a nice fork on both of these.
Said. Nobody founds h5.
Nobody found h5 in this position. h5, queen takes f5, queen to d1, check, bishop e1, queen takes a1. So it wins the exchange a different way. My king is very exposed. Queen e6 check. I would probably win this game as well. I was trying to get there from here. So h5. Wow. Forcing queen takes f5, queen to d1 check, and all is good. So yeah, h5. This is a game that I can actually show. Rook takes d4 was a mistake. Rook to d4 was a mistake. But it didn't really throw away the advantage.
Said. We lost him again.
Oh no, you did not. I hope not. Refresh.
Joxic. Said. You are frozen to me.
I can only guess for a refresh.
Joxic. Said. Okay.
It is a Twitch issue. I have noticed that it's a Twitch issue much of the time. So queen takes f6, and my king is very exposed. So fortunately for me, he checked. And now I just have to find a series of maneuvers. Queen e7 check, he did not find. He did find that. Now he has to attack, threaten to expose my king in another way. So on queen to c7, is rook to b1 not the move? Rook takes b1, queen takes b1, queen to g3, check, king f5. Yeah, that was actually probably the one that, I don't know if I would have found king f5. He might have drawn the game then.
I'm back.
He is back, ladies and gentlemen, but instead he took on a7, and this is actually almost impossible. I could have played queen to d3 check first, and then queen to e2. Could play rook e4, but I chose this move, which doesn't really risk anything. Or does it? It does run the risk of queen to e7. c3. Of course, if the king moves, queen takes e3, rook takes e1, check is lost. So therefore, it's a pawn promotion exercise. Queen e2. Wow. And I could have actually had a very tedious endgame here.
Man, I'm never gonna get 150k clocks for the VIP.
You're already a VIP in my heart, Joxic. And he took a little too soon, but was he in time pressure? I can't tell what his time was.
Joxic said, well, thank you.
No, thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone. I would love to do a simul or something, but I have some work to do on my IP ban, just to try to determine what is going on. Affects unnecessary traffic from an IP. It's automatically shut down. In this particular position, black is actually threatening. I can't play e2 right away. So in theory, I would play rook e2, king f2, e3, but he has bishop to e3 check, picking up the pawns. Therefore, king to f5 threatens to promote the pawn in 2 moves. So bishop to e3. Rook e2 is what I thought would be the best move, but I do have to walk around. Nonetheless, I don't have much of a choice. And now the computer sees the right plan. Wow, what a game. So bishop f5, bishop d3, bishop takes d3, queen takes d3, and I should just play very normally here with e6 or knight f6. What was I at all worried about? I am worried about c4. But after queen to d7, there's nothing to be worried about. This pawn is a permanent target. And I can castle queenside. We keep up the pressure. Bishop takes c5, just knight to g6. And I have better development than my opponent. But I feel like on bishop takes c5, I should have something else. Queen e6. Believes that this is totally winning, but I don't entirely see why. Bishop takes f8, knight f4. Queen d2, knight g2, check, king f1, queen h3. Got it. That was a very far-reaching maneuver. Only a computer would see that. In lieu of bishop takes f8. Whereas the human would play queen e6 check. As much as I would love to give a simul. Yeah, that was a very tight game. You had such a win with 5 versus 3 on that side of the board. You let his king invade, and he created all that counterplay. The active king in the endgame. That is a sign of things to come. And the actual knight takes d5 is also just as good, which is probably the natural and normal move to play. Absolutely the natural and normal move to play, but knight to b4 is very tempting. Queen e4, f5. Wow, talk about pushing the envelope.
Jockson
Knight on e takes d5,
said,
castle's queenside.
Almost everyone takes the bishop right away.
Yeah. But in reality, this is the better move. Promote that variation. That was an incredible tournament, I have to admit. Tianlu Gu. Unfortunately, we don't have a real Wikipedia for Tianlu Gu. I believe she played in a few Olympiads. She is now a FIDE instructor, so she is teaching chess somewhere in China. Good for her. Has she played anybody really notable? Sabina Open, the Golden
Joxy
Sands Open.
said,
World
my
Junior
massages are
Championship.
arriving late.
Is that what you think about when you see Tianlu Gu? Anna Cantana. There she is. She was in the World Junior Championship for girls in... What year was this? 2014, the World Championship for girls. And Anna Cantana did not play Tianlu Gu. But this is how I find a lot of my birthdays. I will look up players like this. I will check for a Wikipedia page. But when I clicked on this before, it brought up the cross table, right? Who did Anna Cantana play? There's uh-oh, look at this. How old was she? Vaishali is not playing in the current women's championship.
Messages, I didn't mean that, it auto-corrected.
Well, we went in the wrong direction from that one, didn't we? So Anna Cantana beat Ramesh Arvashali in 2014 in 26 moves. Anna Cantana played the classical French. The French is a fighting weapon. Ouch. The hard to find move here was C3. C3 in this position. I can't seem to make those ads go away. But C3, knight to B5 check, returning the piece, or at least attempting to return the piece. But now it just gets worser and worser. Wow, what a game. Let's look at that again. Anna Cantana, streamer. Lee chess streamer, mind you. Not a good defender by Shali. The rook at h1 never got into the game. Yeah, the rook on h1 never got into the game. That was quite the good game. Vaishali versus Cantana. Happy birthday to Tianlu Gu, WIM, seemingly retired. Thank you everyone for being here. If we look, and we will raid. Raid my good friend, my dear friend, Angelica. We had a nice dinner with Lily Carizzi, Anna Maya, Angelica. Drawing a blank on the fifth person, Alexandra Prada.
Joxic
In
said,
Paris.
Bye.
Only 2 raiders, but better than none after all the disconnections that we had. Thank you all for being here. Cheers and ciao. I hope you have a truly great day. Thank you for the follow, Itachi. And thank you for the drop in. Drawing a blank on the next one because I don't see it in my thread. I'm just going to take a quick look before I go. Itachi 24089 and Billy Goldie. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Have a great day.